What's the deal with the Big and Bright Inflatable inflated pool? We get that question all the time. People want to know, what do we mean by inflated pool? What kind of pool do we have? So our general default pool, the pool that we use all the time, unless you request something and have us made special, is what we call an inflated pool. It's about 6 inches worth of air at the bottom of the pool. Let me show that. So underneath, we've got air here, and it is watertight, water sealed underneath the slide liner. What that 6 inches worth of air does for us is if it allows you to use the pool dry. So as a dry unit, if a kid were to slide down and make it past this point, they'd hit this soft, pillowy deal here. You don't need to put any more padding underneath this to use it dry. This is enough padding to use it dry. It also protects the slide liner from the ground, okay? But it has other benefits as well when you use it under wet environments. So in a minute, we're gonna fill this pool up and show you how it helps drain the pool. But the one thing we wanna show you, as the water fills this up, this liner is going to go to the ground. So you're gonna get a full depth pool. So to clarify, the padding here is about 6 inches. It is a soft, pillowy surface for dry use, and it helps in the draining process. But when you use it wet, it goes completely to the ground, and you get a full depth pool. Okay, we're back, and it's partially filled. It's just started filling a little bit, and you can see it's in between state. So it's still partially inflated, but it's starting to droop under the pressure of the water. So as a manufacturer, I am telling you right now, you should not allow anyone to start sliding until the pool is completely full. You need that water to protect them when they hit the ground. That is my manufacturer, not just recommendation. I am telling you that's what needs to be done. However, I know that is not what happens every day. I see you guys send me videos all the time of people sliding beforehand. So in this in-between state, there is some layer of cushion when they hit the ground. But with the weight of a person and the weight of the pool, they will still make impact with the ground. So it does provide a small layer of padding, but it is not recommended to use until the pool is completely full, which we'll show in a few minutes. All right, the pool is full now. So you can see, if you look down in here, you can see that the ground is completely to the ground, okay? So we are getting full use of the pool, and it's about 16 inches to right here. So right now we have about 14 inches worth of water into this pool. And I am solid flat on the ground, okay? So you get the full depth pool. But here's where, during takedown, the inflated pool really helps out. So typically I unzip the front just a little bit because I don't weigh quite enough. I also determine which side is the lowest and what direction I want the water to run out. So I'm gonna soften it just a little bit here. That should be enough. Now when I step on here, the water will just rush out over top of me. And if you look at my feet, Joe, this is where we wanted the water to go. I'm trying to just make the ground as flat as possible with my feet. Now, what you're gonna see on this side here is you can see it start to reinflate a little bit. And so as the pool reinflates, it will drive the remaining bit of the water out. This whole process is probably gonna take about 1.5 minutes or so, maybe 2 minutes. Now, this is the lowest spot, kind of a low corner. So it does take a little longer for the water to get in there, but the air to get in there. But as it does, the water is continuing to work its way towards me and out over my feet and out. Okay? It's still doing it, but it's basically got down to a trickle, and there's just a tiny bit of water here in a spot or two. So what I like to do is just kind of walk the little bit of water over here. Don't fall down. And let it out. And now about probably 98% of the water's out, but I got just a, tiny bit here. Then I do the same thing. Just make it follow me. And just make it follow me and dump it out. So that's how you get all of the water out of the Big and Bright inflated pools.
Big and Bright Inflatables.